Hello everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator, and today we are going to analyze the Hindu newspaper for 29 to 30th April 2020. आज हम 29 और 30th April 2020 का the Hindu newspaper analyze करेंगे. Now this analysis is very important because 29th को ज़्यादा न्यूज़ नहीं थी, ठीक ठाक न्यूज़ थी, 2-3 ही इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूज़ थी, इसलिए हमने कंबाइन करके ये न्यूज़ एनालिसिस बनाया है, राइट? बिकॉज देयर आर नॉट मच ऑफ news, extra news, all of them are revolving around coronavirus only. That is why we have merged together 29 and 30th April 2020 the Hindu newspaper. Okay, and the PDF of the class you all know will be uploaded on our Telegram channel. हमारे Telegram channel पे क्लास का PDF अपलोड हो जाता है, तो आप वहां से उसको डाउनलोड कर सकते हो. लिंक नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दिया है और हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल का नाम है सिंप्लीफाइंग यूपीएससी विद ईज. हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल का नाम है Simplifying UPSC with Ease. This is the name of our Telegram channel. All right. Also, I am going to relaunch Art and Culture and Prelims Test Series course from the coming month. That is May. 2nd May से ये courses launch होंगे. Art and Culture का revisionary course और practice course on GS through MCQs. We have got good amount of feedback also on the course. अब इस course पे हमें feedback भी काफी अच्छा मिला है. तो if you want to subscribe to Unacademy Plus and get enrolled in my course, then you can use Sharma20 referral code to get 10% discount. अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आप इन courses में enroll करें, subscribe करें मेरे courses को, तो Unacademy Plus का subscription ले सकते हैं. आपको आराम से 10% discount मिल सकता है if you use Sharma20 referral code. All right. So let's start decoding the newspaper then. Also, I am launching a very special live free class tomorrow on Unacademy Plus. It will be in the morning at 11 a.m. The class will be on PSIR optional strategy for beginners. Also, I am going to launch these two courses from May 1st and May 2nd. You can subscribe to Unacademy Plus. Now the important topic for today on April 26, 2020, the nation celebrated the birth anniversary of Basavanna or Basaveshwara, who was a 12th century social religious reformer of Karnataka and was also the founding saint of Lingayat sect. Now this is very important news. ये news बहुत important है from the perspective of prelims. Extremely important because 26th April was the birth anniversary of Basavanna. This 12th century philosopher and the statesman of Karnataka, Basaveshwara, founded the Veera Shaivism. तो आपको याद रखना है कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये कौन से सेंचुरी से बिलोंग करते हैं, राइट? यू हैव टू रिमेंबर द सेंचुरी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, राइट? 12th century philosopher and he is the statesman of Karnataka and he also founded the Veera Shaivism sector. Veera Shaivism was spread by his followers who are known as Sharanas. So again this is very important. Sharanas are people who follow Basavanna, who follow the teachings of Basaveshwara. Okay, so they are known as Veera, that is heroic. Veer matlab hota hai heroic. Shaivites and also Lingayats, meaning bearers of the Shivaling. So they worship Lord Shiva. Alright, these people are also known by the names Shiva Sharanas and Lingavantas. Clear everyone? Itna clear ho gaya? These are important points. Now, Basavanna, according to the Veera Shaiva tradition, Basaveshwara is known as Basavanna. He developed a very deep devotion towards Lord Shiva, who is known as the Kudala Sangama, that is Lord of the Meeting Rivers. Basavanna at the age of 28 came to realize that brotherhood of man rests on the doctrine of personalized इंडिविजुअल गॉडहुड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ इष्टलिंग. मतलब अगर यूनिटी चाहिए लोगों में तो उनका एक कॉमन भगवान होना चाहिए, राइट? इफ यू वांट यूनिटी बिटवीन पीपल, बिटवीन अ कम्युनिटी, दैट मीन्स देयर शुड बी इष्टलिंग, दैट इज पर्सनल चोजन डेटी और लिंगा, राइट? Out of this spiritual realization rose the central Veera Shaiva belief that reveres human body as a moving temple. So you have to remember, this is very important. ये अद्वैत की बात करता है. This particular sector is talking about Advait. That means your temple is your body, own body, right? It is the temple of God and God in your body is your soul. आपके ये जो शरीर है ये मंदिर है और इस मंदिर में भगवान कौन है? आपकी आत्मा, right? So your soul is equivalent to the Paramatma, right? What are vachanas? The vachanas are prose lyrics of Basavanna and Allama Prabhu. They contain their doctrines, the principles that they follow. That is vachanas. Vachanas means what is said. जो वो principle follow करते हैं उसको हम वचन बोलते हैं, right? The original ideals of Lingayats that are embedded in their scriptures are vachanas, that is their doctrines, their principles, their philosophies, historical narratives, and specialized works on doctrine and theology. Now this is very important topic, editorial limitations of online learning. So we all know that currently lockdown is going on, right? And with India under lockdown and its desperate attempt to contain COVID-19 pandemic, there is anxiety with respect to academics. अब सब घर पे बंद है. चलो आप लोग तो आप ऑनलाइन पढ़ सकते हो, बड़े हो, बट छोटे बच्चों को ऑनलाइन पढ़ाएं, वो डिसिप्लिन इंकलकेट कैसे किया जाए? We can study online because we are grown-ups, but the students, the school students, 11, 12, 10th, 8th, 7th class students, right? They have to be, you can say, discipline has to be inculcated within them, right? And online learning से बड़ी दिक्कत आ जाती है. This editorial analyzes whether digital forms of learning are effective or not, right? And also this editorial talks about the effectiveness of digital learning in the higher educational institution. जैसे बड़े-बड़े कोर्सेज होते हैं, कहीं प्रैक्टिकल लर्निंग जरूरी होती है, राइट? अब ऑनलाइन वो प्रैक्टिकल लर्निंग कैसे दी जाए? With universities and colleges in the middle of the second semester of the academic year, there have been attempts from individual teachers to keep their students engaged. How to do that? There are several platforms like Zoom platform. The transition to virtual modes was relatively less difficult for those institutions that had even prior to lockdown adopted learning management system. Now what about those colleges or universities who do not have the LMS system? So LMS platform, आजकल तो LMS platform स्कूल में भी आ गया है, right? अब उन institutions का क्या होगा जिनके पास ये LMS platform नहीं है? अब उनको transition करने में दिक्कत हो रही होगी, right? A recent report quoted the UGC chairman saying that in order to maintain social distancing, e-education was the only way out. This was clearly meant to prepare higher education community for exigencies of an extended period of closure of campuses. Now, e-learning is the need of the hour right now. अभी इस वक्त e-learning की बहुत ज़रूरत है. Social distancing maintain करने के लिए e-learning की ज़रूरत है. But the problem is whether the universities who have not, you can say, adopted the LMS system, now they are transitioning towards the LMS system. What about these educations? Will the transition be effective or not? How far will online education help support the greater access to and success in higher education? How equipped are digital forms of education? अब देखो इस पैंडेमिक ने ना बहुत जगह क्वेश्चंस उठवाए हैं. This pandemic has raised several questions, right? Health infrastructure, education infrastructure, digital infrastructure, right? Clear everyone? So basically the conclusion is, while digital forms of learning have the potential to enable students in order to pursue independent learning, right, other than the conventional way of learning, but it should not be considered mutually exclusive. Online learning needs to be understood as one strand. Basically online learning पे heavily dependent भी नहीं होना, right? इसको एक जरिया मानना है कि हाँ ये भी technological digital learning का एक जरिया है. It is very necessary to think deeply and gather research based evidence on the extent to which online education can be used and the success rate also. Okay, India remains on US priority watch list. This is very important for prelims. United States Trade Representative has released its annual special 301 report. Now the details are that India continues to be on the priority watch list of the USTR for lack of adequate intellectual property rights protection and enforcement. So basically this topic talks about, this particular news talks about the India remaining on the priority topmost watch list of US. Why? Because of the reason of lack of adequate intellectual property rights protection and enforcement. हम IPR के एरिया में हमारे लैकनेस देखने के वजह से हमें प्रायोरिटी वॉच लिस्ट में डाला गया है यूएस के द्वारा, एंड दिस हैज बीन रिलीज्ड इन दी 301 report of the annual special report released by USTR. Alright, now let us understand what this report is all about. देखते हैं इस report में क्या क्या आया है. India remains one of the most challenging economies right now. So basically, according to this report, right now India remains at the topmost of the most challenging economies list in the sector of IP enforcement and protection. While India made meaningful progress to enhance the IP protection, India did everything it could do, but still it is on the topmost priority list. And this priority list is the watch list. So basically in this report there have been several highlights, and some of them are the different concerns which have been stated by USTR. फर्स्ट कंसर्न इज एन आउटडेटेड ट्रेड सीक्रेट्स फ्रेमवर्क। अब बेसिकली इस रिपोर्ट के अंदर बहुत सारे कंसर्न्स बताए हैं यूएसटीआर ने, जिसके चलते उन्होंने इंडिया को वॉच लिस्ट के टॉप मोस्ट सेक्शन में रखा है, राइट। पहला कंसर्न है कि ट्रेड सीक्रेट्स फ्रेमवर्क जो है वो हमारा आउटडेटेड है। सेकंड इज दैट देयर इज कंसर्न ओवर द कॉपीराइट लॉज नॉट इंसेंटिवाइजिंग द क्रिएशन एंड कमर्शियलाइजेशन ऑफ द कंटेंट, एंड इंडिया इज फर्दर रिस्ट्रिक्टेड द ट्रांसपेरेंसी ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, especially in the pharmaceutical manufacturing licenses. The report mentioned high custom duties on medical devices. It has still not established an effective system for protecting against the unfair commercial use, unauthorized disclosure, undisclosed test, etc. Right? So basically this report is Special 301 report. It is prepared annually by the Office of USTR. It identifies the trade barriers to US companies and products due to intellectual property laws. US के जितने भी products हैं, जितने भी उनकी companies हैं, अगर जो अलग अलग कंट्री से ट्रेड कर रही हैं, तो कौन सी कंट्रीज ट्रेड बैरियर्स लगा रही है इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी लॉज के रूप में, उस चीज को ये हाईलाइट करता है, उस चीज को वो डिटेक्ट करती है ये रिपोर्ट। नाउ द स्पेशल 301 रिपोर्ट इज पब्लिश्ड पर्सुएंट टू सेक्शन 301 ऑफ द ट्रेड एक्ट ऑफ 1974। दैट इज व्हाई द नेम इज स्पेशल 301 रिपोर्ट। ऑलराइट, क्लियर एवरीवन? इतना सबको क्लियर हो गया? बैंक्स बोरो 2000 crore from RBI for mutual funds. What is a mutual fund? Mutual fund collects money from investors and invests the money on their behalf in securities. It charges a small fee for managing the money. म्यूचुअल फंड क्या करता है? आपके पैसे को कलेक्ट करके डिफरेंट कंपनीज में इन्वेस्ट करता है आपके बिहाफ पर, और एक स्मॉल फी उससे चार्ज करता है आपसे, राइट। एंड व्हाट आर लिक्विड फंड्स? दीज आर डेट म्यूचुअल फंड्स व्हिच इन्वेस्ट इन सिक्योरिटीज अप टू मैच्योरिटी ऑफ 91 days. You have to remember these two for prelims. ये differentiation आपको prelims के लिए याद रखना है। Now RBI had recently announced special window of 50,000 crore for mutual funds in view of the redemption pressure that fund houses are facing. RBI ने recently एक special window, एक special injection open किया है, किसके लिए? mutual fund companies के लिए 50,000 crore का। Commercial banks have borrowed 2,000 crore from liquidity window that was offered by RBI for mutual funds. Now let us understand the important aspects of mutual funds. Mutual funds के important aspect पढ़ते हैं। How to invest in mutual funds? You can either invest directly with the mutual fund or hire the service of mutual fund advisor. AMC की आप सर्विस ले सकते हो, या डायरेक्टली किसी ऐप के थ्रू म्यूचुअल फंड में आप इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो। All right. If you want to invest directly, you will have to visit the website of that particular mutual fund. And if you want to approach a particular advisor, then also you can online do that. The advantage of investing in direct plan is that you save on the commission. अगर direct plan में आप invest करते हो, directly जाकर किसी authorized branch पे जाके आप relevant document submit करके invest करते हो, तो commission बच जाती है। Okay? Now, the Securities and Exchange Board of India has categorized mutual fund in India under 4 broad categories: equity mutual fund, debt mutual fund, hybrid mutual fund, and solution oriented mutual fund. You have to remember these, right? This will be given in the PDF of the class. ये आपको या PDF में दे दिया जाएगा, प्रीलिम्स के लिए ये बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, राइट? क्लियर? नाउ द इक्विटी म्यूचुअल फंड इन्वेस्ट डायरेक्टली इन स्टॉक्स। जो इक्विटी म्यूचुअल फंड है, डायरेक्ट स्टॉक में आप वो इन्वेस्ट करते हैं। डेट म्यूचुअल फंड, दे इन्वेस्ट इन डेट सिक्योरिटीज। Hybrid mutual fund, they invest in the mixture of debt and equity securities, right? Investor must pick a scheme based on his risk appetite. कितना रिस्क ले सकता है, उस बेसिस पे वो स्कीम को पिक करेगा। Solution oriented schemes are, these schemes are devised for particular solutions or goals like retirement or child's education etc. right? Lock in period 5 साल का होता है, इसमें 5 साल तक आपकी इन्वेस्टमेंट लॉक इन हो जाती है। क्लियर? Ministry does U-turn on plasma therapy. Very important news for today. Now this is one of the most important news for prelims. ये आपके prelims के लिए काफी important है। Ministry does U-turn on plasma therapy. The plasma therapy is not an approved treatment for COVID-19 and it is only one of the several therapies which is being explored currently. This has been said by the Health Ministry. देखिए, प्लाज्मा थेरेपी एक कह सकते हैं संजीवनी बूटी नहीं है इस वक्त कि उससे इलाज हो ही जाएगा। इसको अभी एक्सप्लोर किया जा रहा है। It is being experimented right now. It is one of the experimentations right now. It is still at an experimental stage and the ICMR is currently studying its efficacy. ICMR अभी ये देख रहे हैं कि कितना efficient है, कितना आप कह सकते हो कारगर इलाज ये साबित होगा। Health Ministry statement comes days after Drug Controller Journal of India gave its go ahead to a proposal by ICMR for clinical trial of convalescent plasma therapy in COVID-19 patients. Now, plasma treatment is done by taking blood plasma from a cured COVID-19 patient. जो एक ऐसा COVID-19 पेशेंट होता है जो अब ठीक हो गया है, नेगेटिव आ गई है उसकी रिपोर्ट, तो वो प्लाज्मा ट्रीटमेंट उसकी ब्लड प्लाज्मा को लिया जाता है और उसको सिवियरली इल पेशेंट में इंजेक्ट किया जाता है. ऑलराइट, to treat the positive cases to effectively strengthen the immune system. So it was used in 2014 also, the convalescent plasma. It was collected from patients who had recovered from Ebola virus disease. It was recommended by WHO. इसको एक empirical treatment के तौर पे use किया गया था 2014 में. So this is very important. Then it was also used in 2009 and 2003. 2009 और 3 में जो H1N1 और SARS epidemic हुआ था, तब भी इस प्लाज्मा थेरेपी को यूज किया गया था. Government starts planning for Haridwar Kumbh Mela. So government has started planning for the Mahakumbh Mela, which is going to be organized in Jan 2021. 2021 में जनवरी में हरिद्वार उत्तराखंड में महाकुंभ मेला ऑर्गेनाइज किया जाएगा. तो उसकी प्लानिंग गवर्नमेंट ने अभी से शुरू कर दी है. Amid the COVID-19 pandemic situation, crowds or even the prospect of one may be, you can say a very dangerous decision. The Mahakumbh Mela is organized once in 12 years. This is important for prelims, art and culture के लिए ये important है. prelims के लिए कुंभ मेला के locations क्या होते हैं? हरिद्वार, उज्जैन, नासिक and प्रयागराज, right? गंगा रिवर, शिप्रा रिवर, गोदावरी रिवर and सरस्वती रिवर, जो mythical river है उत्तर प्रदेश में. कुंभ मेला is also under the UNESCO's representative list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity and was added to the list in 2017. You have to remember that as well. The next important editorial for today is signaling support. The Reserve Bank of India has opened a special facility for mutual funds. We all know right now mutual funds are in a small risk. COVID-19 pandemic has led to heightened volatility in the capital market and increased redemption pressure on mutual fund, which had led to liquidity strains. अब जितना ज़्यादा redeem किए जा रहे हैं mutual funds, उतना ज़्यादा liquidity नीचे जा रहा है. Recently, Franklin Templeton Mutual Fund had announced winding up of 6 debt funds, which collectively had assets under management, that is also known as AUM, and they were amounting to about 26,000 crore rupees. There are concerns that there might be a contagion impact on the industry from the closure of funds by Franklin Templeton Mutual Fund. So what is the RBI stand in this case? RBI has recognized this particular urgent need to intervene in this case. RBI has also given 50,000 crore rupees exclusively for commercial banks to lend to mutual funds. Commercial banks को 50,000 crore rupees की विंडो ओपन करके दी है RBI ने कि आप म्यूचुअल फंड्स को लेंड कर सकते हो. The new facility, it's a 90-day repo-based lending window from which banks can avail credit to provide loans to mutual funds. एक RBI ने विंडो ओपन की है 90 डे का repo-based lending window, जिसके थ्रू जो बैंक्स है, कमर्शियल बैंक्स, वो RBI से लोन लेकर म्यूचुअल फंड्स में डाल सकते हैं पैसा. RBI has also allowed the banks to breach their 25% ceiling on held to maturity investment because they are lending money to the mutual funds. Okay. US CIRF downgrades India in 2020 list. Very important for upcoming interviews. ये जो interview होने वाला है prelims 2019 UPSC 2019 का और जो आपका prelims आने वाला है उसके लिए important है. US Commission on International Religious Freedom has downgraded India to the lowest ranking. इंडिया की रैंकिंग बहुत ही ज़्यादा लो कर दी गई है इस रिपोर्ट में. 2020 की रिपोर्ट है. In the countries of particular concern category we have been put. Now it has placed India on CPC and watch list in 2001, 2002, 3, 4, 9 and 10. In its 2019 report, India continued to remain a Tier 2 country. Tier 2 countries are those in which violations engaged in or tolerated by government are serious and they are characterized by at least one of the elements of systematic, ongoing, horrible conditions. 2020 report released in Washington by Federal Government Commission also functions as an advisory body. Basically reports क्यों publish की जाती हैं? रिपोर्ट से ही हमें recommendations मिलती है, रिपोर्ट से ही आगे का हम future plan कर सकते हैं. CPC is designated to a nation guilty of particularly severe violations of religious freedom. अब आप देख रहे हो 2019 में क्या हुआ था? We all know that anti-CA protest was going on in 2019. So many people were killing each other on the basis of religion. So that is why those countries who are having horrible situations in terms of religions are known as CPC. Right? India has been put into the CPC category. इसी वजह से इंडिया को भी सीपीसी कैटेगरी में डाल दिया है. द कमीशन हैज नोटेड दैट इंडिया टुक अ शार्प डाउनवर्ड टर्न इन 2019 व्हिच इंक्लूडेड the concerns about Citizenship Amendment Act, the J&K issue, the anti-conversion laws, NRC, etc. Now, what is United States Commission on International Religious Freedom? It's a bipartisan independent federal government commission in US. It was created by International Religious Freedom Act 1998, and the responsibility is to review the fact and circumstances of violation of religious freedom internationally and to make policy recommendation to President, Secretary of State and Congress. Basically US based report है, ये याद रखना है. Niti Aayog slams India's terror ranking. A report compiled by Niti Aayog has questioned methodology adopted by an Australian-based institute to rank India as the 7th worst terrorism-affected country, ahead of conflict-ridden countries like Congo, South Sudan, Sudan, Burkina Faso, Palestine and Lebanon. इंडिया को 7th प्लेस में रखा गया है टेररिज्म के केस में वर्स्ट परफॉर्मिंग कंट्रीज की लिस्ट में, 7th वर्स्ट टेररिज्म अफेक्टेड कंट्री. और नीति आयोग ने इस रिपोर्ट पे क्वेश्चन मार्क लगाया. नीति आयोग इज क्वेश्चनिंग दिस रिपोर्ट दैट व्हाट इज द बेसिस दैट यू हैव प्लेस्ड अस एट 7th पोजीशन. इंडिया हैज मूव्ड टू 7th पोजीशन. प्रीवियसली वी वर एट द 8th पोजीशन ऑन GTI 2019. नाउ वी आर ऑन द 7th पोजीशन. Anti-graft law covers deemed universities. Supreme Court has held that bribery and corruption in a deemed university can be tried under the Prevention of Corruption Act. जितनी भी deemed university है, किसी भी तरीके की bribery या किसी भी तरीके का corruption उसमें होता है तो उसको Prevention of Corruption Act के तहत सजा दी जाएगी या उसमें किसी भी तरह की जजमेंट की जाएगी. What are deemed universities? Deemed universities come within the coverage of the term university. Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 के अंदर सेक्शन 2 है जिसके अंदर यूनिवर्सिटी की जो डेफिनेशन है उसमें डीम्ड यूनिवर्सिटीज आती हैं. इट इज अ इंस्टीट्यूशन अंडर द यूनिवर्सिटी ग्रांट्स कमीशन एक्ट. यूजीसी एक्ट के अंदर जो इंस्टीट्यूशन होता है वो ये डीम्ड इंस्टीट्यूशन है. एंड इट हैज द सेम कॉमन पब्लिक ड्यूटी लाइक अ यूनिवर्सिटी टू कन्फर एकेडमिक डिग्रीज विच आर रिकॉग्नाइज्ड इन दी सोसाइटी. क्लियर? No improvement in Ganga water quality during lockdown. Lockdown may have dramatically reduced air pollution across the country, but it has not significantly reduced pollution in the Ganga. This report has been published by Central Pollution Control Board. अब देखो डिजोल्व्ड ऑक्सीजन कॉन्सेंट्रेशन होता है ना गंगा वाटर में, पानी में. इट्स अ मेजर ऑफ अमाउंट ऑफ फ्री ऑक्सीजन विच इज अवेलेबल इन रिवर सिस्टम. रिवर में एक DO का एलिमेंट होता है, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन होता है जो कि आपको डिजोल्व्ड फ्री ऑक्सीजन की अवेलेबिलिटी के बारे में बताता है. इट हैज इंक्रीज्ड मार्जिनली. A high DO value is considered a good indicator of river health. However, two other measures, which is the biological oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand, both indicators of the amount of oxygen necessary to break down organic and inorganic pollution, they showed insignificant reduction. इसमें आप कमी देखने को मिली है. That is why this report has been prepared by CPCB. CPCB said there was notable improvement in water quality of Yamuna, but in Ganga the improvement is not much. यमुना में फिर भी improvement देखने को मिली है, but गंगा में improvement नहीं देखने को मिली. So this was all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's class. If you really enjoyed it, then what you have to do? You have to subscribe, like and share it. Thank you and have a beautiful day ahead.